We got to talk about Biden and the babies. It's very weird. I know it's Halloween, and I know they're babies and they're adorable. We all feel that way. But when it's somebody else's baby, you shouldn't put your mouth on it. It's kind of
Is that a hard and fast rule? It is
hard and fast, Stu. You heard it here first. Here is first where he comes out and he, quote, eats a baby dressed up as a chicken at a White House event.
Three babies.
Somebody added the Jaws music. It was happening there? They were playing the Jaws music out as he ate the baby? The baby doesn't look upset, we should say, for the record.
I was going to ask about that.
No, the baby looks fine. I don't know why somebody put the Jaws music on as Biden walked over to the baby and pretended to eat its leg. Well, actually did put the leg, the chicken leg, I guess, in his mouth. And then there was this one where he ate, again, a baby's toes at the same event. Let's look at this. Is just video. Stand by. Here he goes. She's holding the baby up for him. He grabs the naked foot. He puts the foot in his mouth. He puts the toes in his mouth repeatedly. That's 3 times in his mouth. The mother doesn't seem upset, but she promptly walks away with her baby. I'm sorry, but it is a rule, Stephen. You don't put other people's babies in your mouth.
Yeah, he's just in, DGOF mode at this point. I get people are freaking out about this, but people have to remember the adrenochrome is the only thing keeping him alive at this point. And so sometimes there's not a baby behind closed doors that is readily available. You have to, you're fading so fast that you just have to just make it look and steal the essence in front of everybody. So, yeah, I mean, the funniest thing about this, this is who Joe Biden has always been. It's just kind of like what are you doing, man? And especially around like kids and swearing in ceremonies, we've always kind of seen this, but yeah, I guess. And this is another thing. We all remember like Trump putting the candy bar on top of the Minion's head, and that was all funny. And then here's Joe Biden like treating a baby like it's a chicken wing, or whatever. It's just like, yeah. At this point, you can tell Democrats are like, yeah, we're ready to be done with this. Look,
this is the baby's foot fully in his mouth.
Said,
I'm sorry. When my kids were babies,
where you can.
What I understood was like, especially when they've got like a onesie on and they've got their like adorable thighs. Everybody wants to squeeze a baby's thighs, but normally no man would ever do such a thing. Normally another mom would come over and say like, "Oh, can I?" And you'd be like, "Sure," or you'd be like, "Oh, he's not feeling well," if you didn't want it. But no one ever, and I've had 3 children, ever put my baby's feet in his mouth. And certainly not the president of the United States still.
Yeah, well, to be fair to Biden, I think he may have been a little confused there. He may have thought he was trying out for Is It Cake on Netflix, and he thought maybe if he bit into the baby, it would actually be made of cake. So we don't know for sure.
That's Abigail Finance's favorite show.
Yeah. I think there's this thing too where it's like if the good looking guy in the office comes in and says your dress is nice, you're like, oh, thank you. What a nice compliment. But if the creepy guy comes in, you're like calling HR. There's a little bit of that here too. Like, if a normal grandpa comes up to your kid and does something adorable, oh gosh, oh yeah, that's so cute. But
it puts your child's foot in his mouth. No, I don't. There's don't do that,
grandpa. Don't do that.
Now we know why he thinks he only has 6 grandkids instead of 7. We know where the 7th one went.
I really think it's just further evidence that we've lost Biden. I don't like. That's our current president, FYI. He doesn't know what he's doing. He has absolutely no filter for his behavior or his mouth. I am on Team Harris in her pleas that he should stay underground. If you wanted her to win, of course, that's what she should want and what he should do. But
unless he's doing it on purpose.
I say let him go. Let him get out there. Time with the babies, time with the microphone. Just say what's on your mind, sir. You're the sitting president of the United States. You can do it. Guys, thank you.
Thank you, Megyn.
Thanks,
don't need any babies.
Stay safe out there tonight. Yep. And
maybe try
guys,
a baby
keep an eye
or
out
two.
For me. Yeah. Consider I think somebody should go like the wife should be the hot garbage and the husband should be the garbage man. It's not too late to get one of those vests like Trump had. All sorts of ideas available to you. Am I Racist is the Daily Wire's box office hit comedy, and it's the #1 grossing documentary of the decade. Good news is it's now available to stream exclusively on Daily Wire Plus. From the same team that brought you the cultural phenomenon, What is a Woman? Comes their next big question. Am I racist? In this hilarious and revealing film, Matt Walsh goes deep undercover, infiltrating the bizarre world, truly, of diversity, equity, and inclusion. It's so good. You've got to see it. He gets the most powerful figures in the race-hustling establishment to say all the quiet parts out loud, exposing the absurdity of modern corporate and institutional diversity practices. And now you can witness the collapse of DEI from the comfort of your own couch. But here's the catch. You can only watch Am I Racist with a Daily Wire Plus membership. So don't miss out. Go to dailywire.com/subscribe and use code DEI to get 35% off your new annual membership. That's dailywire.com/subscribe and be sure to use the code DEI, love that, for 35% off your subscription. Am I Racist is streaming now exclusively on Daily Wire Plus. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.